In this video, I'm going to show you how you can apply heading values such as H1, H2, and H3 in Bootstrap Studio. So let's head over to the program. And for this demonstration, I'm going to choose a new design, and I'm going to choose one of these pre-designed themes. So I'm going to choose this one, and then just going to make it a little bit bigger. So this theme already has some headings applied to it. So the top one is a heading, and this one's also a heading. So to adjust these, say from H1 to H2 and H3 and so on, what we need to do is first select it with your mouse or your touchpad. So make sure it's selected. Once it's selected, you should see it appear in the overview section on the left-hand side. So this heading is now selected. And if we click on the options tab towards the right-hand side, it then gives us the option to apply the heading type. So right at the top, we have the heading options and we have the type. So we can choose from H1, H2, H3, 4, 5, and 6. So naturally, the title of your page, the one which is at the very top, should always be H1. And you should never have more than one H1 on a single page. And all the other headings should either be H2 and H3 and H4 as you further go down the page. So just remember, just one H1, which should always be the title of your page, and the rest can just be H2 and H3 and so on. So to adjust these, we just click on these little numbers. So we can choose H2, H3, 4, 5, and 6. As you can see, once they're being adjusted, the actual size of the text is getting smaller or bigger. So if we do want to adjust the text size, we can also adjust this from the font size option, which is on the same page. So we can choose different fonts which are preset and so on. And if you just choose default, we can then go into the appearance tab and we can adjust the font size from the font option. And you can see we can adjust the size from there. We can also choose a different font family if we want to, and so on. And if we go back into options, we can also choose things like text background, transformation, and even font weight. So transformation is a handy one. So we can choose lowercase letters, or we can choose uppercase letters such as so, and we can choose the font weight, which again is handy. So you can go for a light font style or a bolder font style. So that's it really. So again, you can just choose H1, H2, and so on. So that one's obviously H1. If you did add your own heading, so just type in heading into the component box or search for it. Usually HE is enough. So make sure you choose heading and not header, as that's a different component. So it's heading, and I'm just going to drag this to this section, place it there. We can then align it with the alignment options under options. And again, you can just apply. So I'm going to apply a H2 to that one. If I want to change the font size, make sure it's default, go into appearance and adjust the size like that. And again, go into options, maybe choose uppercase and choose a lighter font, such as so. So just remember, make sure that the heading is selected, then go to the options tab, and right at the very top, you can choose the type from H1 up to H6. So just remember, H1 should always be the title, or at least the paragraph at the very top of your page, and everything underneath it should be either H2 or lower. So that's it. Thanks for watching.